two G-Spot podcasts where it's basically just commentary, but CSGO. Just deathmatching, vibing out. Well, I kind of wake up and take the news, you know? It's been I've been trying to do this for probably, I'd say 3 or 4 years now, just doing a podcast where I kind of just talk. It's just kind of hard to put yourself, I know this kind of sounds dumb because I do stream every day, but just recording and kind of not really doing much but talking, you know? It's kind of different from what I usually do and what I'm comfortable with, but I've been wanting to do this for a very, 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 very long time. And while I'm sucking at deathmatch because I'm terrible, I'm gonna talk about world events and just life in general and what my plans are, because I have no idea, honestly. I'm kind of in a weird spot in my life where I can keep going with something I want to do or not do it at all, while the world's just kind of falling apart, you know? Very weird spot in general compared to most people. I feel like there's, you know, a lot of ifs and buts and like what ifs they have to kind of always think about. With me, I'm just like in a state where I'm just chilling right now. I don't know, but like everything around, like in the world type shit, it's just falling apart, and it's weird ways, like that shit that's going on in Ukraine and stuff like that. Just seeing it unfold and talking to people from every side, just kind of getting a weird look at what the reality is of the world right now. You know, just playing CS with like Bumper, for example, and getting to talk to Russians, you know, and kind of realizing that people in Russia, some people don't even know what the fuck is going on, which I don't want to make this entirely about that. It's just crazy to think about, and it really puts me in a position where I'm just like thankful for what I have, and you know, I'm in a situation where I don't have to worry as much about like censorship and stuff like that. I'm able to just come up here, and if I do upload this, you know, I'm gonna be able to talk about whatever I want. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate that, you know, especially people who live in America. Everyone getting canceled nowadays for things they did in the past, or you know, their beliefs. It's weird, right? Some things people don't find socially acceptable, but it could be a lot worse. Some people do deserve to get canceled and shit like that, and that's understandable, but the whole culture in general, like, there's some people who don't deserve to lose everything they have because of something that they just said, you know, even if they did something fucked up. Or some people just bounce off their feet, you know? But it's just a weird mob mentality that we've come up with now. Doing my little hum. I don't know. Just being able to talk to, like, somewhat of a void. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this, but it's just interesting. Just kind of being able to talk. So at the moment, kind of, so the position I'm in with like watching my grandpa and stuff like that, and just like streaming all the time, I've kind of isolated myself in a way that I'm never really able to get to talk about like serious topics and stuff and get taken seriously. There's always
no life for
always try to like
minutes. Normal deathmatch.
talk over each other or just have a very one-sided arguments, and it's just very weird. You know, no one can really talk about a topic without completely shutting whoever doesn't stand up for themselves down, you know? Just very interesting. I don't know, the world is a weird spot, and I'm in a weird spot as well. Just thinking about everything in like the grand scheme of things, just, you know. It's very weird, and I feel like most people talk on like pre-recorded gameplay whenever they do like commentary like this, but I'm not really gonna do that. One, because I really don't feel like doing commentary. I don't even think they do that. I don't think they pre-record fucking gameplay and then talk over it. Maybe they do. I don't know. I can multitask though, to a certain extent, even though I'm playing like shit in this DM. But you know, it's all good. Just woke up, went to the gym, bought a new pair of running shoes. I'm gonna start going on runs again. Kind of use it as inspiration. So I really do enjoy going on runs. Just the one problem I have is just trying to work with other people to do stuff. Sometimes people just don't like doing what you do, which is okay, honestly. That's why you gotta do shit yourself and kind of find your own motivations and stuff like that. Which is pretty, I think, just off of, like, playing CS alone, my work ethic has, kind of changed. And streaming, honestly. I've learned a lot of skills. Kind of learned a lot of things. And I feel like I've become a little bit better of a person than when I started streaming. Definitely a lot more matured now. I've seen a world in a different way too. Just being able to talk to people from all different sprouts of life, you know. And it really, really makes me thankful for where I am, you know. But I don't know. Streaming in general. I do love streaming. It's just doing YouTube. I watched or I listened to the Joe Rogan Mr. Beast episode, and it's like it kind of made me feel like a bum. I feel like I could do more. It's just sometimes, you know, trying to upload on YouTube while really you're a streamer, it's kind of hard for me. I've kind of went to the streamer life. I originally wanted to do YouTube. It's just, you know, in the state of things, I'm really only liking Counter-Strike or sometimes Tarkov. Not really all the time. It's kind of hard just like kind of making everything by yourself. I think my one dilemma is just trying to find people that I can share my hobby with and create with. I like doing stuff with people. I feel like it draws out the better me. But it's hard finding people that, you know, kind of starting on the same foot as you or want to do the same thing as you. Because you can't force your dreams on other people. They have to have that kind of thing themselves, or, you know, get some kind of benefit to like working with you or something like that, which is very hard to do. And it's very hard to like get a group to do anything really. Like I don't know. It's just so weird. I've seen so many groups like over the years and shit just like not do well on YouTube, and more like the solo creators who kind of build up the groundwork by themselves just really strive, because like at the end of the day it's your vision, and without success and results it's really only going to be you for the majority of the time, you know. So starting this might help me kind of get some things out there, because I've been having a lot of ideas lately. Like I've been having ideas but not really working on them necessarily. So a lot goes on, you know. You got your ups and downs. It's very hard to keep consistent with something that you're not even sure about. And I was just like listening to like the podcasts, right? It's very interesting because it's like it's one of those things like he describes like an obsession, and you know, just focusing on that one thing all the time. And I could really relate to that when it comes to like Twitch and CS. That was me for like the last like 5 years of just I'm not even that good at CS, I'm gonna be honest, but it's one of those things like I know there's ways to easily like easily make good videos on like Counter-Strike, but that's not what I really vibe with, like gambling content. Like I've done some just to see like how it would do off bat, and it's really easy to start like a CS channel, for example, and like just do like gambling content and like really do like the skin type of thing. I don't know if I want to do that. Mainly because I just don't think going down that path would really help unless you did really good with it. Mostly use like ad revenue and kind of feel like doing like giveaways and shit like that and getting reactions out of that type of shit. It's like kind of like Mr. Beast content in itself, which makes sense, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this, but if so, this is a G-Spot podcast. By the way, it's I know I'm gonna look back on this and really cringe when I just say that, but yeah, I don't know. This is like the one thing I really want to do, which is a podcast where I can kind of like just think out loud, and I'm not really afraid to upload it, because honestly, like it's hard. It's hard putting your thoughts and opinions out there nowadays, because it's just like one of those things. Like one person can disagree and then just kind of like rally a lot of people to like annoy. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The world revolves in a weird way, like just in general, you know? I always say the world is weird. It really is weird and contradictory and just scary. Like, I'm just sitting here, you know, playing Counter-Strike with another dude that just, like, lives in a country that went to war with another country without knowing that they went to war. And me trying to explain to him, yo, your country's invading. And then they fucking block, you know, social media platforms and shit. It's like crazy. It's like the only reason I was able to talk to this dude was because of this game. You know? Never gonna talk to him again. It's very weird just having friends like help like the military side of things, you know. It's very interesting, you know, knowing people on all sides of the coin. Even though there's only two sides, but the coin I'm talking of has multiple sides, you know? And seeing, like, people who've come into my stream or, you know, talk about how they live in Ukraine and are trying to escape and just worrying about that.
Dominating.
It's very weird, you know? Very discouraging. But honestly, it's almost inspiring too, right? You know? Just really do hope it's bad. I remember trying to record one of these when COVID started, or like just to keep my sanity. Kind of like a coping mechanism almost, you know? But I don't know. It's just a weird time for me, you know? Playing Counter-Strike and stuff, and kind of like people like saying I'm a good streamer and shit like that, or a good content creator, whatever you want to call it. And you know, just a lot of positivity. But I just don't know what I'm doing. It's kind of like I'm a little discouraged right now, which isn't a bad thing. I feel like it's human to kind of feel a little discouraged about something. Because I don't think I'm necessarily good at this. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty shit at it. But, just so push forward. I wish I was better at Counter-Strike. I shouldn't wish though, right? That's my problem. Confidence, I've been told. But also, it's just like one of those things like, confidence can come a long way. I've seen confidence, like, really, fuck over people, because when you go into something with a lot of confidence and it doesn't work out, you're obviously gonna get a lot more mad than you were if you didn't have any confidence, you know what I mean? Or maybe the same amount, I don't know. That's like the psychology of things, like, would you rather... Oh. It's just so weird. I'm really going in this blind. I'm just kind of letting my thoughts, like, kind of think out loud. I think it's healthy. Imagine like going on a run after this, bro. That's my goal. I wanna just like start going on runs, like a lot. Just do marathons and stuff. So out of like Counter-Strike and gaming, I don't even know if I should be called a gamer anymore, bro. I don't really game. I just fucking play Counter-Strike. I feel like there's a difference, huh? You know. I put way too much time in this game, but it's one of those things. I could be like doing drugs or something. I don't know. That's how I always think, right? It's like there's nothing wrong with playing Counter-Strike or playing like video games in general. While you could be doing a lot worse shit, as long as you're not like a bum and you're learning from like the experiences and kind of applying it to life in other spots. I feel like I have. You know, in many aspects, like work ethic. So I feel like I've been able to almost get better at other things because of this game. Even if I'm not like necessarily good at this, I've definitely applied, you know, strategies to learning from, you know, this game and applying it to other things in life. Just kind of weird. I don't know. Kind of mentality shit, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I've also been trying to work on a YouTube video. Kind of stumped on it. Kind of just stumped on YouTube in general. That's why I had Clark and Roman help me edit. But it's just hard having editors that you can't really like pay consistently. When I can, I'll pay them, and I usually do. But it's just like one of those things.
No life for
I feel like you could be doing a lot more. It's just when it's only you doing something and just feeling like you're kind of forcing yourself out in the world and no one really perceives it as anything special. It's very discouraging, you know? But I don't know. It's very weird. Very, very weird. I don't even know how long it's been going for, but enjoying this. I don't know. How long have I been recording for? Like 30 minutes, probably? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. OBS doesn't tell me how long I've been recording for. It just says... It just says total data output. Wait, no. Oh, weird. OBS, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what channel I should post this on, or if I should post it at all. Just kind of like a dump of my thoughts and just how I'm feeling. So I feel like when I'm streaming and shit, I almost kind of feel like a joke in one way or another. Just mainly because it's like I've been around for so long. Well, not really for so long. I feel like people have been around a lot longer. But just kind of always doing the same thing and always being there. People are like, damn, I can't believe you're still doing this. Kind of does get a mental toll, or just like, you know. I've had a lot of people come into my stream and shit and be like, yo, man, why don't you get any viewers? You're such a good streamer. And then they just you just never see those type of people again. And then people who stick around for a really long time, which I honestly appreciate. I couldn't give a fuck if you subbed or not. Just coming in chat, just vibing out, kind of means the world to me. Because it means like I'm doing something right, but I don't know if I'm doing everything right, you know? People are always like, yo, why don't you play different games, man? And then I'm like, I just get so bored and unmotivated when I play something else I don't want to play. I don't think people understand, but it's just one of those things. I'm just in a weird spot where I kind of like, this is the only thing I could really do right now, other than like exercising or just taking on like another side hobby like skating, which I haven't even skated in a while because of the weather. But I don't know. But like this year, for example, has been a weird year for me because I've been getting to know a lot more content creators, or just people who stream, which is interesting. Like Scouter. Scouter is one of the nicest dudes. Him and Choi play together a lot. Bella, Marabella, she's pretty cool. Polo, it's pretty cool. So like Franz. I haven't really played with Franz this year as much, but I've definitely been trying to keep up. He's in his Twitch chat. I don't know what he really thinks of me, but you know, he's helped me a lot, and I try to support. Yeah, it's just like one of those things. I don't know. I don't know what kind of position I'm in, you know? Also, for anyone who doesn't know, I watch my grandpa, so like my job is just like stay home all day and kind of just, this is my job almost. He's mostly sleeping most of the time. When he does get up, he's capable of doing most things, but still like caretaker and stuff. So when I need to, you know, I'm there for him. Just one of those things. Just, I don't know. It's kind of depressing staying here all the time. Just kind of getting more and more disconnected from friends. But I don't even know if it's a bad thing, because I'm gonna be honest, I can't relate to some of the shit. It's just not my type of. Not my type of shit. I do like going out to bars and shit nowadays, and just, you know, I don't know, I'm not much of a drinker. I don't really enjoy drinking or partying as much. But it's like one of those things, like, you get judged for it because most people do it. You know? So you kind of get singled out. Which isn't a bad thing. I don't know. I've done most of that in my earlier life, you know? Which, if you're listening, man, don't let people discourage you. Just because you don't do something that other people do. It's common to get made fun of for it, but shouldn't change who you are, you know? Shouldn't
Dominating.
You know, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's good for me. Just kind of almost writing down my thoughts. I don't know. I'm not really a good writer. I do want to like at some point I want to do more YouTube side. I just all my ideas are kind of a little bit out there and require a lot more, you know, time or just people in general to do it. Which, I don't know. Or just being just having my own like space, you know. Because honestly, just having, you know, being in a house with my family, for example, is very hard. It's very, very hard to, like, do anything that's kind of, out there or not understandable for, like, what I'm doing. You kind of look like an alien, you know? Especially when I was younger, when I would do, like, more ambitious things that are a little bit more, I guess you would say ambitious, like just fucking, you know, doing like Get Over It, for example, and kind of, if I fell a certain amount, smash an egg on my head. I do cringy shit like that. Which, looking back on it, I don't know. Do I regret it? Not really. It's kind of just, I always tried what worked and what didn't. I didn't really care. Which maybe helped me, you know, find out what worked and what didn't.
No life for 5 minutes. Pistols only.
It's kind of weird. Just the state of Twitch and shit. You know, people love Counter-Strike, but yet they judge everybody for streaming it. And then streams it. Everyone's like, why is Counter-Strike such a dead game? It's because you fucking stream snipe everybody and you ruin the fun. And then there's delay on streams, and like you're super disconnected from your audience and shit. Or you do the full 360. It's like, you know, most people who watch Twitch nowadays are either super casual trying to learn the game or super competitive that they don't watch the stream and just play the game. It's very weird. Or you got the in-between where it's the skin people. Which I'm kind of part of, like, the little skin community. I try to keep up on all subjects. It's very hard doing that. It's very interesting. I don't know. I'm, like, going on a fucking rant, bro. But I kind of enjoy it. Just, like, kind of thinking what I'm thinking, you know? It's not really, like, organized thought. I don't have any notes. I deadass just fucking turned on my OBS and just started recording. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna DM for a few hours. I'm gonna try to just record and see what happens, you know? Which isn't a bad thing. I would love to play different games though. It's just like nothing really hooks me like this game. This game's like drugs, bro. It's fucking crazy. Mainly because I suck so much at it. I'm just heavily invested financially, which I could easily sell whenever, but I don't know. I enjoy the skin side of things to a certain extent, you know? Even if I suck fucking butt cheeks and I have like close to 9K hours, or over 9K hours now, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like I left it AFK in like my high school years, so I really didn't do much. I feel like I would go out a lot, kind of leave on my computer, so I would say at least like 7K hours is my true hours. I don't believe 9K. But I do a lot of pugs, so I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this series. I don't even know. Like, I could bring on people to talk. I could do anything. It's just one of those things, like, so simple. Yet I'm not doing it. I just love talking on, like, about shit, you know? It's just hard when,
Dominating!
I feel like, when I'm with someone, you know, or just, like, with people who have common interests, I feel like, I'm a little bit better, you know, than solo. But I do like testing, like, you know, just talking, solo. So whenever I'm with, like, a group or shit, I'm kind of like the person everyone makes fun of. Whatever, you know. I feel that. It does hurt sometimes, but I kind of understand the dynamic of, you know, being like, there always has to be that one person everyone uses as comic relief, so they feel better about themselves. I don't know if it's like insecurity or shit. I'm not really that insecure about like myself. I feel like you know, physically speaking, I'm pretty confident. Skill wise, I always learn and stuff. I think the reason why like I usually get picked on by most people and shit, just when I'm in a group or whatever, is mainly because like I don't talk shit, you know. And I've always noticed people who do, like, kind of point you out are usually the most insecure, which isn't a bad thing, because I kind of let it, I bring it on myself sometimes, and it's just one of those things, like, if I weren't that dude, like, who would they pick on next, you know? And I feel like it'd be sad. Like, a mob mentality is so bad of a thing, man. It's crazy that human beings have like that fucking mechanism. I've seen it so many times. Just like, it's like one person who just strays from the few always gets picked on, you know?
No life for 3 minutes. Second round weapons.
Which, like, I'm not saying every group I talk to, but definitely, it's just definitely weird to me. I don't know. Maybe because I grew up differently, but just kind of getting picked on as, like, and then calling someone your friend is just kind of weird. Kind of having respect for each other and just not always, you know, jumping the gun on someone and just making fun of them. It's a lot better. I feel like there's a lot more trust, but that's just me. I don't know. I don't really like
Dominating.
I don't really like motherfucking mob mentality type shit where people just make fun of other people for shit. It's really annoying to me. Like, if you say something that's true or whatever, like factually true, like, oh, this apple is red, and then they're like, no, that apple isn't red, man. You're a fucking idiot, you know? It's like, just because you say it doesn't, like, means, like, wrong, you know? Because you're a lesser being sometimes, people who have, like, that weird insecurity. They're just getting made fun of for saying something that most people wouldn't say. It's very weird. I feel like society always does it, no matter what generation we were in, you know? The scientists who found out if you wash your hands before you, help someone give birth, you know? Like a doctor. It saved lives, but he got completely ridiculed for it and then went actually insane because everyone said he was wrong. You know, people who are like the stepping stones of like humanity and things always, you know, break the norm, and they're always made fun of for it, you know? Like, it's a weird case, right? Like right now, like, my best example of that is like Kanye, right? He does shit that's so like weird in like society standards because he's always like making the mold for it, you know? Which I'm not saying everything he does, like, I completely agree with, like, he's a god, but he definitely, like, you know, makes or breaks, you know, what most people think because he has such a loyal following. But to other people, he's, like, a psychopath. It's just one of those things, like, we kind of reward people being so eccentric. I think that's the word, right? Eccentric? I think so. I'm gonna search it up because I'm honestly curious. I don't even know, like, words correctly, you know? Eccentric definition. Unconventional and slightly strange. Yeah. I was right. But it's just interesting, you know? Very interesting. Like people always being unconventional. Like in CS too, like people buying like in Scouter's case, like buying the Scout, bro. He gets made fun of it. Usually, I don't know. Not now. I remember for a while, like, people would fucking be like, yo, this guy's throwing. I think that's how I met him. In, like, a game. It was, like, when he was, like, a lower level. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the Scout. And he just buy the Scout. And he was nuts at it. I'm like, bro, you're nuts. And everyone in the game was like, bro, you're shit, man. I swear that's how I met him off bat. I don't think he came into my stream. I think he came into my stream after.
Dominating.
But it's one of those things, like, people break the norm and kind of think differently. And people follow it because that's just how we are as, like, human beings. But there's definitely a lot of struggle in between A to B, you know, of thinking, of getting there, you know. People always have to kind of set a standard and people have to follow it or whatever is necessary.
Killing spree.
It's just crazy though. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. I keep saying this, but I feel like I should force myself to upload it and just see what happens. I don't know. It's not really a bad thing, just putting something out there. And I don't even think I'm, like, really insecure about what I'm saying right now, necessarily. It's just a name, but I think the name's pretty good because I think it's just different. I don't know, and it's on brand, you know, the G Spot podcast, you know, and it's a funny play on words. It's G Spot, lol. But I don't know. I've tried this. I think I tried doing. Yeah, I uploaded 2 of these, like back in 2018, and I wasn't taken seriously when it came to, like, my friends that I brought on. They kind of thought of it as a joke. And then I think I recorded one during COVID. I'd never uploaded. I don't even think I have it still, but I was just kind of concerned about what the fuck was going on. You know, there was some truth to COVID. You know, it was fucked up. And now, again, you know, we're kind of going in a recession. We're almost going in another Cold War as well. Honestly, like, if Putin fucking breaks the switch, you know, or whatever, like, screws loose, could even go into nuclear war, you know? It's just one of those things, like, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy times. I feel like, a lot of people are in a different place right now, like, financially or whatever, you know? It's kind of tough. I feel like I'm in the least worst position myself. Even like gas prices, bro. I'm not really affected by that because I have a fucking electric car, which is a bless, honestly. Which people, like, were making fun of me for that, you know, getting an electric car instead of gas. They're like, that's such a you thing, but now I don't have to pay for gas prices, only electric. Honestly, I think electricity would probably go up with this, but I'm not sure because there's different ways to get electricity. So it's one of those things, I don't know.
Killing spree.
Just interesting. What a weird life we live in, you know? I always have like those weird things where shit just works out. And then sometimes it doesn't. Like whenever I'm like, man, I should really just stop streaming. Every time I think that, where I'm just like, man, I really should quit. I don't think this is working out. I get like raided by someone who I respect, or like, you know, like it's just been like a roller coaster of emotions. I don't know if I'm like, I'm definitely not the best streamer out there, of course, right? So you got like people like Germa, you got people like Lyric, you got people like Ludwig, you got people. There's a lot of people that you could be like, damn, those guys are 10 times better. But if you compare always, it's just like, you know, you're never gonna get anywhere, right? I really don't try to compare anymore. I just respect, you know, the people who kind of recognize, you know, or just, you know, support. And it's just crazy to think of like how close I am to something, but how far I am at the same time, you know? I've gotten so far just kind of doing my own stubborn way of just not doing YouTube, or, you know, kind of only improving production, but not really finding like a formula. But I do like staying true to myself as well, which is hard. And I don't even know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just very weird. I'm in a very weird position. Just in general, I don't know. I don't know where to go. Up, down, left, right, center, 4D type shit, fucking hypercube type shit, where I just don't know where the fuck up and down is because it's 4 dimensions. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy, dude. It's like I work out and I'm like, bro, what the hell? You know? What the fuck is going on, bro? Some people can't even like go to a gym right now, you know what I mean? Or do the shit I can do, or have the equipment. And I feel like a loser, you know? I think that's my problem. I don't know. I don't know how to not feel like a loser. And I don't know if I'm contributing to it, like, well, I definitely am, but I don't know if I'm like doing everything right, you know? So I don't really have ideas for videos that I can like practically do by myself. And just, I feel like I always help so many other people with shit because I know what it's like fucking having a dream and not being able to do it. Or not having anybody help. But I don't know. Listen, all I'm saying, right, you know, if anybody wants to help with uploading YouTube videos to my main channel, I don't even know if I'm going to post this on my main channel. I might. If anyone wants to help, it would be much appreciated because I try to upload and I'm just like, I just don't know what the fuck to upload. So it's just like one of those things, like, I feel like I can watch myself, but it's just doing some things, like, I don't know, just uploading some things about myself, I just can't do. And I feel like some people have the problem of, like, they can't watch themselves. And I don't have, like, a lot of critics, you know? I'm living in a different era of just my life. I don't know if I'm, like, staying with yesers, you know? Yes people. Or no people. It's just very hard. So how about this? I might... fucking dying. I don't know. Jesus, that's not a good way to end it, but I don't even know. It's gonna be a weird rant. Episode 1 of the G-Spot podcast, where I just kind of rant for like a fucking hour, and I'm just so confused. Because that's what it feels like it is. It's so weird, dude. I don't know. I'm just in such a weird spot in my life. I just want to put something out there, but I don't know what the fuck to put out there. Just, I just hope I can fucking upload to YouTube more, you know? And I hope I really want to do this, but it's just all by myself is so overwhelming, and I feel like it's a bitch and moan thing to complain about, but I don't know. It's just I hate thinking of this as like, yo, I have to do these certain things. It should just be natural. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys got some shit in the comments. If people watch all the way through this, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't even know if people watch my videos. Maybe they just click on it and be like, oh, I feel bad for this shit. Some people literally enjoy it. I have no idea, bro. I'm so unaware. That's my problem too. I'm very dumb. I am very dumb in some ways. Like very dense. I think that's why I don't have a girlfriend, bro. Never know if I like a girl likes me. It's very bad. And then because like I've been dense my whole life, I just don't know. You know. Just don't know how to interact, bro. So I'm like so self-obsessed with content creation, CS. Even though I don't fucking make content, bro. I just watch so much shit. I just watch so many things. It's not even useful information sometimes. Sometimes it is, though. I don't know, though. So yeah, you know what you think of the channel. Like, I don't know. Like, what would you want to see? I don't even know, man. This is... And when the fuck do I upload this? I don't even know, like, what days. I'm so bad at planning. That's another problem. I want to live a life that I, like, plan a little bit more and schedule a little bit more, but just having everybody in my fucking life just not schedule shit is the most annoying fucking thing in the world. I don't know why. Life would be so much easier if just shit was scheduled. Like, people actually, like, did shit when they said they were doing shit. I'm a hypocrite when it comes to that, too, because, you know, some shit just doesn't work out, but... You know. And I feel like I'm crouch spraying too much. I don't even know. I'm just gonna fucking upload this, see what happens. First episode of the G-Spot podcast. Less cringe. It's the last one where, like, I made custom shit for... I don't know. I think some things, I feel like the COD commentary-esque era is coming back because people are just ranting about shit. I don't want to say it like, I'm not going to say anything controversial, obviously. I hope I didn't say anything controversial. I don't even remember half the shit I fucking said. It's kind of just what I'm thinking. I did talk about cancel culture. Yeah, I feel like, I had some solid thing. I feel like some people just, like, get shut down for no reason sometimes. But other people do deserve it. But some people don't, you know? Maybe they did something bad, but they definitely do deserve, like, a second chance, you know? Not like fucking, you know, people who fucking kill people. Things that are on the lighter spectrum of, like, this guy didn't have, like, a bad track record to begin with after this. Not a bad dude. Not a slap on the wrist, but, you know. One of those things. Like, I'm a firm believer of giving second chances and judging the person by the person. Some people are like, nah, fuck that guy. You know, he's a piece of shit. He fucking doesn't tie his shoes the same way I do, you know? Shit like that. Damn, I'm really sucking in this deathmatch. Man, I really do suck at CS. Who's this? Who's a friend on my friends list? What the hell? I hate myself, so I play Counter-Strike. I don't know who this is. CP13. Why does that sound so familiar? What rank are you, good sir? You're not even a rank. I don't even know. That's how you know it's not pre-recorded gameplay. Which kind of jokes, but I don't know. But yeah, let me know what I should do different. What do you think of the content? I don't know. Maybe I'll upload this. What day is it? Every Wednesday or something? I don't fucking know. I think I recorded like an hour. People are gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit on my feed? And then unsubscribe. Shit like that. Who's this? Stockholm? What pro is this? The hell? Click on the Twitch. Oh, it's Yuri. He's on fucking, change his thing, but... It's, what do you call it? Oh, Fury. I'm right, Fury's on Fury, yeah. Probably. But yeah. I am going to dip, and then I'm gonna go live in like a fucking hour or two after I watch my shows and kind of... I don't know. My problem with like schedule and shit when it comes to fucking going live, bro. Some days I'll just like straight up, like just watch shit. I'll just go on a binge. Oh god, I'm like lagging. Bad. I'm about to end this anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I kind of have to feel like I need my dopamine to go up before I go live because, you know, kind of just doing this sometimes. It's kind of sad. And then, especially if you don't have people to play with. Thank God I've been playing with fucking Scouter lately because, Jesus Christ, it's like one of the best people I played with. It's so nice and it's fun. The games are fun. I don't have to worry about TOS shit or anything, you know? Like, I wish I had more friends or just play with more people who, like, streamed and shit. And just, like... I vibe with, you know? Some people I don't vibe with, and other people I do. I don't know. Oh, there's Scouter. Speaking of fucking Scouter, bro. Who kills it? Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's funny. What are the chances? I didn't even see you join. Yeah, you just joined. But yeah. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot, bro. I don't know what videos are popping. Or, you know. Like my Mirage Abuser video popped off, but I don't know if it's just because of my good clickbait on that video. I thought the clickbait was good. I don't know if the video itself was good. I did edit that one. All the other ones, I didn't edit.
Dominating!
Most of the other videos, I don't edit. But I might have to start editing it because I don't know what's. I don't know like if Clark's gonna edit or Roman's gonna edit. Roman's been MIA. I don't even know where the fuck he is. I hope he's well. No, Clark was editing something, but never came today. Maybe he'll upload it soon. I have no idea. But yeah. Hopefully, you know, I get the cogs going for the YouTube. I do have plans to like do cool stuff. It's just one of those things, like getting the momentum to do something where it actually like makes sense to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it on this one. I don't know, maybe if people like, you know, me just fucking talking consistently into the blue while deathmatching, maybe you know, get this shit on Spotify, kind of mute the gameplay side of things for the Spotify or like, you know, whatever. Kind of just keep going with it. I don't know. I really do want to do a podcast where I just talk about shit. I feel it's very therapeutic. I don't even know if I have a good voice for this shit. Some people are like, yeah, you have a good voice, and other people are like, damn, you sound nasally as fuck, and then try to do an impression like, hello, I'm Ethan. It's the most annoying shit, bro. But it's whatever. My back is annoying me. Feeling like a weird problem. But I'm gonna just get my massage, gonna deal with it. But yeah. Maybe I'll do this one day. I'll just record myself while like running. You know, just talking while running. That'd be interesting. It'd just probably be me gasping for fucking air. But I don't know. That'd be interesting, like a running podcast. Ooh. I got a good idea. Don't take it. This guy's crazy, bro. Scatter's crazy. Go check out Scatter, bro. He's a nutty guy. He really is, bro. Honestly, learning like one of the hardest weapons to master and then just like going with it for high ranks, bro, it's kind of crazy. Kind of nutty, like the skill. I wish I had that skill, man. Not as good as him. But yeah. But he does say I need confidence. Him and Choi are like, bro, if you just had good confidence, man. I mean, I gotta start like, you know, just being like, "Arr, I'm confident. I'm a confident guy." You know? I don't know though. But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna finally end it. I'm making sure to end it. And on that note, peace out. Hope you enjoyed your stay. And maybe I'll upload this on Wednesday. Or Friday. Maybe I'll do it on my running days. Maybe I'll do it on those days, like Sundays. Maybe I'll just figure it out this one. I'll get the perception on this one and then find a plan. Alright, peace out.